PJ Hall, NFL.com.
Hall doesn't need that much time to run his 40-yard dash. Defensive tackle from Sam Houston State. Andrew, I love my draft risers. This guy's really a riser because he didn't get an invite to the combine, worked out at his pro day at 308 pounds, ran 4.7, low 4.7s. Some teams had him in the high 4.6s, 36 reps, 38-inch vert. I'm going to have a story on him on NFL.com in the next couple days.
Okay. Away from that. It was a Raider player that he had. I mean, I'm not saying he is like that guy, but they had a guy called Jerry Ball. Remember him? He was always good for penetrating. He's this little short dude, and he would just get in there. You know, short and stout. And he put up some numbers in his pro day because he wasn't invited to the combine. I don't know if we'll be able to find some more video of him or talk about him. I'm looking for, this is college highlights. This is the Patriots. Once again, the Patriots. Wonder about John Gruden. I wonder. You know, because he's, do we really need to hear all that shit? I don't even know what I'm hearing. DraftKings. Yeah, I like it. We don't know about the competition he played against, though. That's the problem. This is a reach in many ways, but if he is like just in the wrong position at the wrong time, meaning he would have excelled in a big program, we don't know that. He looks to be pretty nasty. I don't know how that translates to the NFL. If he can get to that point. But I'm trying to come up with some positives because I know a lot of people are like, what the fuck? Who's he? So we're just searching. We're searching together. Searching.
Handoff left side. Big hole there for Bruce.
And Azuka McBemina, difference makers along the defensive line.
Ty Brooks with its first carry today off the right side. Gets it close. Anderson, your tailback. Little bootleg near side. They will throw it to Brock Robbins.
Okay, those sort of highlights make me sick because they focus on the entire play and they just circle the play. It has nothing to do with it. You know, it's like, what the hell? Let's hear him talk. You know, sometimes that's revealing. Sometimes revealing about his attitude, his stance. You know, just let's get let's find out where his baseline's at.
Welcome to FootballGamePlan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, here at the 2018 East-West Shrine game with Sam Houston State Bearcat defensive tackle PJ Hall. I appreciate you taking time, man.
Yes, sir. No problem. I'm glad to be here.
You earned your right to be here. You're a four-time All-American.
Yes,
Your freshman year, You've been active, you've been athletic, you've done everything you need to do to get to this point. What went into your transition from freshman to sophomore, junior to senior that allowed you to be here?
Really, just experience helped me a lot. Just being out there, that's the main thing, and also just becoming more a student of a game. The older I got, I spent more time in the film room and just study tendencies, and that helped me a lot.
You mentioned a good point about being a student of the game, because I think that shows itself in your special teams play and how you're able to block kicks.
Yes, sir.
What goes into that part about playing the third facet of a game? Because that's very important, and a reason why a lot of times teams win or lose games.
Yeah, going into the games, we know it's a big emphasis, especially to our coaches. We got to capitalize, make plays on special teams. So we watch a lot of film. We study who can give up certain places and certain things. So we take advantage of that. I basically make sure I just go hard, study, and then I study the technique needed to block those kicks, and I did an excellent job of it.
Well, technique is important, because I always live by the saying, size is not a skill. People like you as a quote-unquote undersized defensive tackle, but you're always in the backfield.
Yes,
so how do you utilize your skills, your leverage, to consistently win against bigger offensive linemen?
I'm already low to the ground, so I just make sure I take that advantage of me just coming off, staying low with with my technique, like I said, and just being explosive. I feel like size doesn't really matter to me. You can be however big you want to, but you still have to play football at the end of the day.
And you played a big-time program, Sam Houston State, consecutive times being in the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
How did that program help develop you as a person,
as a
player too, as well?
It helped me a lot. We had great coaches, great coaching staff. They knew exactly what they were doing. One of my defensive line coaches, he played in the league too, so that was one thing. I had trust in him. I had faith, and he led me to the right. He led me to the right way.
So you definitely did your thing
Yes,
in
sir.
college. You're doing your thing out here, man. Wish
Yes,
you the best
sir.
luck moving forward.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It looks pretty stacked, man. You know? Come on, we gotta get some positive energy going on here, don't we? Why the hell not? Don't go by these stupid draft like nicks, these mock draft gurus. They don't know jack shit. We have no idea what we just selected, either in the first round or the second round. These guys have been brought in, and that's all we know. You know, just cast aside all this this negativity and all this oh, we had this guy on the board and he was better. I saw him on the ranks. Did you know? We don't know that. We have no idea about that. You know, this guy is I think they select him because he's a senior for some reasons. I think Khalil Mack was attractive in that sense because of experience. You know, the Raiders need some disruption up the middle, and you know they've had a problem with that. They just got rid of Latham. Vanderdos is on the mend. He's from last year, from third round pick, and you know, who is this guy? Who is this guy? We don't know. We haven't seen him. We haven't seen him in a game. We haven't seen him going through the process. They obviously like certain aspects to him. It's quite possible, like I was saying, that he was in the wrong place. That if he was in a big school, whatever, oh, you got all the highlights, you know. You know, I think I'm not going to, overly judge this pick. I've overly judged other picks before. But I can see what they're doing here. You know, he's a solid guy. Come in, put some pressure, alleviate some pressure off of Mack and Irvin. That's what his job is. Run stopper, penetrator, just create mass confusion and mass destruction in the backfield. And yeah, this is our second round pick. PJ Hall. Why not? To come out new Halloween movie this year. It's called, and the original Halloween movie had PJ Souls. So this is PJ Hall. This is Halloween Revenge. And why the hell not? None of us know anything about this yet. Even the people picking don't know anything about this yet. Draft is a crapshoot. Stop trying to act like, oh, I read this and that. This person isn't good as this person. It's ridiculous nonsense. There's a long process that unwinds here. And we gotta live with that process. Go Raiders.